So I meant to pause a little bit sooner. But, oh, my name's Fox, and I'm Fox, and this is Moon Girl and Devil Dino. Good night, Moon Girl. Which also, I was looking for my Miles Morales shirt. I don't know where the hell it is. The new one that I found I really like. No idea where it went. No idea. But I did find Moon Knight, and then I also Googled, like, wait a minute, has Moon Knight and Moon Girl ever met up in the comics? As far as I Googled, at least a quick Google search showed me, no, they haven't. Which, alright. But also, one, I like this a lot. I like this episode kind of a lot, because it kind of does a thing where it pays homage to the comics while also doing its own thing with it. And then you also have a pretty good lesson with it. Because pretty much Lunella goes for a... let's see here. Actually, let's see. Can I find a better one? Okay, these are all the... Okay, these are all... What the flying hell? Okay, I don't want to see that again. Pretty much, Lunella is feeling a bit awkward going to a, shit, what was it? Copy that. Lunella is pretty much, scared of going to a sleepover because wait, what the hell am I doing? Copy, paste, click. What the I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ugh. Hold on. Moon Girl. Alright, cool. God, I'm an idiot. Alright. So pretty much, they all get invited by, what the hell?
It's Moon Girl's great.
They get invited to a slumber party by the volleyball team, which I find it really funny. That's the volleyball, because go to early 2000s. It's the football team. That's the big team. The school football team. That, I feel like, has died down now. But now we got a volleyball team, which is kind of playing in a similar idea of that. Like, they're the super popular kids. Oh, where is my phone? There it is. And here it is now. But, it's the volleyball team, which is Ty, which goes by they, them, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm not sure of the other ones. It's Fazia, Gary, and Brooklyn. But these four are the volleyball team, and pretty much they invite Lunella to a little bar mitzvah, to a sleepover where they are able to just hang out. Lunella brings up that she's never been able to stay at a sleepover, mostly because she's been awkward, and she is worried about screwing things up, which also I love. Actually, let's see if they show it here. They missed it. Pretty much, she ate Casey's sandwich, but then also on the same note of that, she poured Casey's orange juice on the sandwich before eating it. And also, like, the pure panic when a cute girl talks to her is really funny. Also, Casey sleeps in a rainbow sleep bag, just saying. But Lunella brings out that she's nervous, and then she could solve the equation of life itself, but the teenage mind, complete insanity. Also, last time that she tried to stay at a sleepover somewhere, she woke up on the bus. She woke up on the train going home covered in soup. And apparently, like, Casey knew her as Soup Girl. But, so Lunella thinks of an idea of, yes, I will make a device that can allow me to read people's minds with it. And then I love when she tries to test it out. She was going to test it out originally on Casey, and Casey then states, read my mind and you will hear words even you don't understand. She's going to curse her out in Spanish. But anyways, Lunella then uses it on Devil, which it turns out, instead of it reading minds, it switches your mind, which is a reference to Lunella's inhuman powers, where she can switch minds with Devil Dino, and take over. I'm not sure how much of an effect it's used to, but yeah, in the comics they can do that. So I'm pretty sure that's like just a thing. I'm wondering if that's gonna come up later as well, because like that is like something from the comics, at least, the ability to switch minds. So I wonder like if this is setting that up for later. But like, also the question is like, why? Like, I also kind of wonder like, why would it be needed also? Because like Devil kind of is his own thing. Like switching to Lunella, I don't know if there's really much of a reason for it. Like I mean, in a sense of strategy wise, like having Devil take over Lunella's body, I don't really see a benefit. I don't really see that much of a benefit. Maybe Lunella inside Devil's body could probably problem solve some things, but other than that, it's like I don't necessarily see a reason for it. But yeah, that was that. And then very much she's completely socially awkward there the whole thing. Let's see. She spiked the soda. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that's totally... I was like, she spiked the soda. Like, oh, right. Because they're a volleyball team. And at one point when they toss Lunella a soda, she just straight up jumps up and just spikes it to the ground, where it then explodes, and then all over the main girl, which she then impresses the main girl by using her science to clean the shirt. And then she's like, oh, doesn't trust herself. And then pretty much the entire episode is just Moon Girl and Devil switching things, and Lunella having to learn to be her, learning that she has to be herself kind of thing, not try to be like, I don't know, I actually like this because Devil tries to talk.
New episode of Marvel's.
She's trying to say hi. Although I will say, too, I would have kind of liked if maybe... Because when Devil takes over Lunella's body, you can tell physically. But when Lunella takes over Devil's body, it's just the eyes turn blue. I feel like they could have done a little bit more there. Like, maybe make the horns a little bit rounder, a little more puffier kind of thing. Like, maybe make her look a little bit more, just rounder in general. To kind of, like... to kind of switch out the more pointiness that Devil becomes when he takes over Lunella's body. I don't know. That'd have been my kind of whole little thing with that. But yeah, these guys. Yeah, pretty much them switching back and forth, and eventually, like the little brother of like the main girl who's throwing this party is not really being known. He's just playing with his toys really much, but he's doing it in places that it's like in the middle of the party. Eventually steals the remote that's been switching their brains, and the remote switches your brains. And let me see. He goes finders keepers. It's like, you stole that right out of Lunella's hands. Really? Finders keepers? Okay. Let's see. Moon Girl and Double Dino. And at one point, like Lunella and Devil have to run across the city trying to catch him. Eventually, they stop him, and then they're like, "Hell!" And then the girl, the summer party girl looks out the window and goes, "Hey, Moon Girl and Double Dino are beating up my little brother." He's, "Yeah, you're gonna get it now." And then the entire party then proceeds to beat him up more. Like, what the hell? It's like, if Moon Girl and Devil Dino, and then he tells the mom that his mom that, and the mom goes, "If Moon Girl and Devil Dino beating you up, you did something wrong." I'm like, Jesus, okay. I'm like, what little brother annoyed the shit out of these writers that that they wrote that into this. And then give me 1 minute actually. Back, sorry. But like, what little brother like annoyed the hell out of these writers one time when they were kids and did this? I'm like, it's really funny. And then pretty much Moon Girl kind of goes back to apologize about being nerdy, which I do like that. Like, no, it is hinted at. They straight say like, tell us some science, Lunella, at one point. But then Devil took over, so she wasn't able to hear that. And it like. And like she's like, no, like we like you, like you just be yourself, like. And they pretty much all say their own things, and then Ty, they say like they all say like all their weird thing, like, oh, I like cars, I like this and this, and then Ty goes, I collect creepy circus memorabilia. Okay, and pretty much they all say like we like volleyball, yeah, but that's not the only thing we like. And then also they say, there's a really good line that the main girl throwing the party says. It goes, she goes, you don't need to fit in to belong. And I'm like, all right, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, that's actually like a really good line. Yeah, you don't need to fit in to belong. I'm like, that's good. I like that a lot. But I don't know if you can hear that or not. But yeah, so you don't need to fit in. So, but yeah, and then next morning, Lunella wakes up, is happy, and they're eating pancakes. She shows off her science, which is great, and then Devil's like, you're eating pancakes? I want pancakes, and about to press the button. That's where the episode ends. It was good. I liked it a lot. Like, it makes you kind of feel bad for Lunella a lot of times because she's like so insecure about herself. And then like when she like sees like the group kind of like cheering on Devil in her body. Even at one point where like they're doing Truth or Dare, and they say, we dare you to drink this concoction. And Devil's like, I eat rotten fish. I can do that. And just downs the whole thing. It's great. But yeah, like Lunella feeling so bad and like scared about herself. Also, I do love when they were playing charades with Devil and them switch, and Devil just perfectly obviously does a T-Rex and like, oh, you got it right. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I get it. I wrote she spiked the soda, and I completely like in my brain. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell did I read? No, learning just needs to be yourself. Yeah, this is a good one, honestly. The little brother just like, finders, keepers, losers, reapers. It's like, you stole that. It wasn't like you found it. You stole that out of someone's hand. It's not like you found it on the ground. But anyways. Yeah, this is a good one. Again, I wonder if it's going to play more into later. Or is it just like, a cute reference to the comics being that little connection there. That little connection of Lunella's inhuman abilities in the comics. Which I'm happy, again, they're not doing that for this. Keep her human. You don't have to make her an inhuman. But anyways, so much you think of. Thanks for watching. Again, these are quick little runs. I hopefully should get more stuff done soon, hopefully. And hopefully, I'll be able to do my, the Go Some Molly McGee ones, again, with actual videos. Hopefully, if the website comes back. But thanks for watching the videos. Hopefully you enjoy this, and we will. See you later. Also, Lunella going, or Devil in Lunella's body going, Dino while chasing the kid is kind of funny. It's like, yeah, feral Lunella is great. Also funny, on Twitter, someone brought up, because apparently there's a Molly McGee episode where this bias switch is going to happen. And, they brought up the Lunella one. I'm like, I'm just watching that right now.